If you play a lot of Roblox SCP 3008, then you'll know that there is a variety of different types of players. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at all of those different types of players in 3008. And for those who need an intro, howdy Raid here, welcome back to another video. This is actually part 2 of a little series that I've got going, so part 1 for this video is in the description down below. Now let's just hop right into this list. The first type of player is the Ghost, and when people hear this name, they think that this player is like some kind of creepy pasta. But no, the Ghost isn't like an actual ghoul or spirit. They're not the Halloween ghost that's gonna steal your candy. They're still a little bit creepy, but basically Ghost players are the players that are gonna be in your lobby. You'll see them in the lobby menu, but you will never actually run into them. Ghost players are actually a lot like the Mute. They never talk at all, but you'll pretty much never see them doing anything at all. And even though the Ikea itself is pretty big, it's a little bit creepy that these players are just running around and none of us ever see them in the game. And the Ghost players don't have any specific avatar type, they don't dress a specific way. Also, a few of you guys have told me that Ghost players only come out at night. I don't know if this is true. If you're a Ghost player and you're watching this, tell me that down in the comments below. The next type of player isn't creepy at all. They're called the Pro, and they are the masters of 3008. These players know everything about the Infinite Ikea. If you ask one question, they'll reply with like 3 paragraphs about it. The Pro is the best type of player because not only do they know everything, but they also always help people out. And Pro 3008 players never grief. These guys know that it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to enjoy the game, so they never want to ruin anybody's day. They are the masters of building and the masters of survival. They know every single food item, every single piece of furniture, and they know how to escape every single employee. I'm not surprised if 3008 pros have seen every single YouTube video on the internet about the game itself. Pro players are pretty much addicted to 3008. It's pretty much the only game they play. They probably have tons of hours on it. Usually these players don't have a specific avatar. They spend all of their Robux on like 3008 game passes and private servers. These players are usually such big fans of the game that they literally own every single type of private server. Not only do they have the private server on the regular game, but probably on the 100 and 700 player game. The next type of player is kinda like a pro. They're called the Employee Trapper. Basically what these players do is run around the map and just trap employees. That's literally it. It may sound like an easy job, but these players have literally taken so much time to perfect trapping employees. Employee trappers are really quick with furniture. They just place like 4 pieces all around, which does sound really easy. But the thing is, once you place a piece of furniture in front of an employee, they either change their direction or just go above the furniture. So it takes a lot of skill to quickly cover an employee in a bunch of furniture that's going to keep them trapped. Now, the cool thing is that these types of players do a lot of good because it's really nice to not have more employees out in the Ikea. So while I was recording this video, somebody wanted to come and say hi. This is my girlfriend Jinx.
Employee.
Mr. Employee? Yeah, so if you got this far in the video, go to the comments down below and comment.
I gotta say it.
Oh, you gotta say it? Alright, go for it.
Yeah. If you watch this video, go to the comments below and comment Jinx, Jinx.
I'm gonna have it out on the screen.
Leave a like, subscribe, comment for me, because I'm Raid.
Yeah, go subscribe to our channel. It's in the link down below. Alright, bye. Employees make the game fun, but employee trappers make the game a lot more safer, especially when it's night because there's totally less employees. If you're an employee trapper in 3008, I just want to thank you personally. You're one of my favorite types of players. You have saved so many people's lives in so much time. Wasting all of your time escaping from IKEA employees and running from them, especially during Blood Night, is really annoying. And that's why employee trappers are kind of like pro players. These guys are strategic and very quick. It just takes so much time to master doing this. And this next type of player doesn't require too much work. They're called the Hauler. All that these players do 100% of the time is literally haul a bunch of materials to their base. Whatever material these players need, whether it be a fridge or like a couch, that's all you're gonna see them take and do. Night and day, they're just gonna be running to and from their base, getting fridges and couches. It doesn't look like it's too hard of a job, but it actually seems like it might get annoying really quickly. Imagine all you're you're going to be doing is getting one type of furniture the whole time you play. I myself would probably fall asleep if all I had to do was find a bunch of TVs. And if you guys are playing with a hauler and they're working with you to build a base, they will be some of the nicest people ever. Since the haulers really like getting materials, usually you can ask them for any specific material and they will literally bring you a ton of it. That's why haulers and builders are a really good combo. They work really well together and they just kind of look out for each other. One is like building the base and the other one is supplying the items for the base. If you're a hauler in 3008, you are really awesome. Another really awesome type of player is the Renovator. These people bring life back to the Ikea. Basically what Renovators do is they find like old bases that nobody lives in and they refurbish them. You know, all they gotta do is a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of patching up a few walls, putting in some new furniture, and then the base looks good as new. And this is actually a really good way for new players to get into 3008. They can easily just be a renovator and find old bases. And also guys, if you're trying to renovate a base, please make sure nobody's living there at the moment. You want to make sure that you're not griefing somebody's base and messing it up. You just gotta ask around, check in the chat, look and see if there's an owner to the base, and if nobody says anything, then you can freely move into the base and change it however you want. As mentioned before, renovators in 3008 quite literally bring life back into bases, because it gets boring seeing a bunch of ghost town bases. And trust me, nobody wants to live in a ghost town. But this next player does not care if they live in a ghost town or not. They are a certified menace. They're called the fake employee. The name kinda gives it away, but basically these players dress up as employees in 3008. They try to make their character look like the employee as much as possible, and then they go around walking and pretending to be an employee. It's really funny to run into. Like, you'll just see a random guy walking around the map literally as if they're an employee. These players are the ultimate trolls. Sometimes when it turns night, they'll actually run at like noobs who don't know that they're not employees. It's actually pretty funny to see people fall for the fake employee trick, because like, how can you not see the name tag above them? It's hilarious. And if you guys want to do this for yourselves, all you've got to do is go to the shop on Roblox, find an SCP 3008 employee shirt for like 5 Robux and some free basic jeans, and then you put your fresh new clothes on and start your trolling journey. Unlike the fake employees, this next type of player is not a troll at all. They're called the achievement hunter, and these players have one goal, and that's to basically get all the achievements in the game. Achievement hunters will do their best to complete every single achievement. Sometimes you'll see them building up into the sky to try to get like the falling on the bed achievement, or you'll see them trying to pick up a heavy wooden box. Sometimes it's really funny, they'll just sit there for like 4 or 5 minutes trying to do it. Most of the time, getting all the achievements is really easy except for 2 achievements. The secret sky base with the chocolate bar is an achievement that a lot of people have told me they've been searching for a long time and they could just never find. Now, this next achievement is probably the hardest one in the game, and that's actually meeting the creator. So when you're in the same game as the developer, you get the achievement, but the achievement's a bit harder to get because the developer doesn't usually get on the game in public servers a lot. So it truly takes a lot of time to be an achievement hunter. Some people don't even know where to start. They really want to try to be this type of player, but then they think, dude, I gotta put so much work into these achievements. If you guys watching this need some tips on 3008 and just how to become a better player in general, that playlist that just popped up on your screen has all my newest videos on that topic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.